out for me as I was shuffling, picking up the cards. The Ace of Pentacles, you guys, new starts, new boundaries. New boundaries are being placed in. You guys are getting unexpected things happening at unexpected times. Some things are popping up out of the blue. And you're like, oh my God, what the fuck do I do now? And that's okay because we have spent a time within ourselves. We have spent a time within ourselves to figure out who we are and why we are challenged the way we are. We go through different challenges. We go through different speaks. We go through different obstacles to find out who we truly are and how we are adjusting and how we are changing and how and understanding why we are the way we are, if that makes sense. A lot of us have uncontrollable, a lot of us here, a lot of you that are going to be watching me, you're going to have uncontrollable telepathy as you're ascending, or you've already went through that. You're also going to have a very highly sensitive energies to these planets and to the rulers and to the gods. You're going to be channeling in gods. So this scares and is very overwhelming because you are a very powerful being. You are a very powerful source to the world, if that makes sense. They are using, God is using your vessel to speak and tell others what is happening, how we're changing, how we're evolving, how we're accepting, if that makes sense, accepting ourselves so that way we can help others accept themselves. We all have different abilities, and as we're waking up and as we're sharing our abilities with other people, then we are waking up our children. We're waking up others around us. Even if subconsciously you do not know that you're activating somebody, that is happening. Activations are going left and right, left and right, left and right, left and right. Things are booming off left and right, left and right, left and right. Things are changing for us, and the battles are over, is what I hear. That's why the Ace of Pentacles flew out at me. There is a new door being open for you, but you have to be able to step through that door. You have to be able to accept knowledge. You have to be able to accept truth, accept the gift from God that is being granted to you at your door. All you got to do is open your front door, and it's there. These new changes that are coming in are going to help you understand more of who you are. See, the Empress is here so well. Both of these have bright yellow. Both of these are happiness cards. Both of these are about rebirth. Both of these are accepting. The Empress, she knows she's a high priestess. She knows she's a goddess. She knows she's a god. She knows she's one with the kingdom. She knows that she has to work with the rulers to financially move herself forward, to abundantly move herself forward, if that makes sense. She is grasping the laws of nature, the laws of oneness, the laws of God. She is rebirthing herself, allowing this God to give her happiness, allowing God to gift her a new time, a new place in her life, if that makes sense. The Empress is here. The rebirth, Christmas Day, that is a rebirth. That is the day Jesus was born. That is a day of birth. We are rebirthing ourselves. The solar eclipse, I heard the solar eclipse, that was the start of it. This full moon is going to be very powerful. There are changes coming in that are going to help you accept yourself and accept the laws of the laws, if that makes sense. Help you understand why it is that you did this and got this in return, but yet this is coming back to you, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Whatever has been done to you is being repelled back to that person, because you are honesty, you are truth, you are valuable to this earth, you are the law of this earth. You are the karmic balance. You are what helps the karmic balance. You are what helps the solar system. I hear derailing. So to me, they're saying the solar system is derailing because of what humans have done to planet Earth. They're showing me like this. So maybe our axle is like knocked off. Our poles are knocked off like this. Eventually, it's kind of like the world's going to flip upside down. Does that make sense? So that's what they're showing me. They're showing me like the world's kind of just going to flip upside down, and we're going to need to be the leaders. We're going to need to be the teachers. We're going to need to be the ones that stand in true faith, stand in true hope, to help the younger ones fulfill their duties and to fill their soul properties, if that makes sense. Each and every single one of our energies within our soul, that is a soul property. That is something that you're here to move forward with. That is something that you're here to create with. That's something that you're here to develop with, if that makes sense. That is something that is here for you to step into. 433, to step into higher knowledge, to help and step into higher guidance. I'm asked to go look up 433, and then we're just going to put them right there. Just breathe. Okay. So, what am I looking at? 433 angel guidance. I actually just looked up my body graph actually popped up. So learning each other's body graph. There's also the Human Design. That's a book. I haven't actually read it yet. That's like a book, an anatomy, science and anatomy. We're needing to know where we derived from. We're needing to know where we came from. We're needing to understand why we are the way that we are, so that way we can help our children grow. If that makes sense, we can help our children adapt. We can help their children. I have grandkids, you guys. So my grandchildren, they're very special beings. They're very special partners in this world, and we're needing to teach them that greed is not the way, lust is not the way. We need them to understand that whatever we have in life, that is what we're meant to have. No matter if we're homeless, no matter if we have a home, if that's where we are in life, that's what we're needing to purge away. We're needing to be thankful for what it is that we have. Being thankful that you're not cold, being thankful that you have a roof over your head, being thankful that you can drink water, being thankful that you have food on the table. And it's not about what God gives you or what you can buy. It's about how you feel about what you're being thankful for, if that makes sense. It's more on a soul level. It's your heart chakra opening to an expansion of more freedom, more peace, if that makes sense, and an expansion of who you are. So this is happening right now, and we are changing and developing ourselves into a more settled place of who we are, into a more communicative state of who we are, if that makes sense. We know that we need to fix our vessels. We know that we need to fix our bodies. We know that we need to share our dreams. We know that we need to share our truths. But we really have to balance out and listen to the guidance that is coming in from the higher realms. Yes, you may be just starting out as a reader, and you're just like, oh my God, spells! Can we really do spells and spells? So yes, these spells are real, but that's not what we're here to do. The work that we're here to do is to help you follow in the measurement codes of Earth, if that makes sense. As she shifts, we shift. As they vibrate, we vibrate. If their vibration lowers, our vibration lowers. If their vibration rises, our vibrations rises. We got a lot of shit going on in the sun right now. The solar flares going everywhere. The Schumann resonance, I think it's actually off the rocks. So let me see what the Schumann resonance is right now. We're talking body graph. I will be looking more into I am going to be looking more into human design, because whenever I awaken, I was like, it's our blood. It's our blood. We come from aliens. And my second husband just looked at me like I was looking crazy. Brandy, you lost your mind. What did the drugs do to your brain? So, yes, our blood has a lot to do with our DNA. Our blood is our DNA, but it also has to do with how our body works. And we have to eat. We come from different lineages. We come from different generations. So, yes, mermaids were real. If you look back into the mythological stuff of things like gnomes and dwarves and stuff like that, trolls, that stuff was really real. I mean, look, we got different sized people. We got different sized heads. The way different people look, that is coming into who you are, and that is coming in. You are a talking, hey, you want to know your lineage? Where did you come from? That's who I am. That's who we are. The ones who are here to assist. We're here to help you open up and say fairies. I'm hearing fairies. So the fairies, I hear sprites as well. So there's different things that are opening up for you. I actually had my wind chime. I actually got my wind chime inside my house, and my wind chime actually went off. I don't even remember what I was looking up, but my wind chime actually went off. So, and there's no way, because there's no breeze in here at all. So these spirits are getting stronger as we're activating our human design, and as we're activating our brains within our vessels, if that makes sense, and working it more properly with our souls, with our heart chakras. That is coming more into an alignment of who we are, and helping us shed things, helping us remove things, and really see the true colors. True Colors is actually a song, you guys, but helping us see the true colors of who we are. We're no longer fighting. I also look over, we got the Fight of Wands. We're no longer fighting ourselves spiritually. We're asking God to come in and step in and give us that healing, and allowing us to use that Kundalini that we all have within our spines. If you guys want to label it Kundalini, I label it as healing, energetic healing. No matter what kind of activations, no matter if it could be Kundalini, what's these other ones? Blue Star Healing, Reiki, Crystal Reiki. I mean, they got so many different labels on so many different healings, but we're not understanding is they're all the same healing. It all evolved from one thing. It all came from two sources. I'm just saying, a male and a female. It all derived from that. Everything, the healing, it all came from source. It's all one. So there is no need for labels, if that makes sense. The zodiac is your lineage of who you are and where you came from, if that makes sense. I'm actually on the cusp, but I'm Cancer Leo cusp. Um, I can't do this with you looking at me. So you done threw me off. Okay, let's see. 1010. Let me just release, relax. I don't even remember what I'm saying. So if you look at yourself being in Cancer and Leo cusp, okay, so Cancer is a crab, Leo is that lion. You got sea and land energies within your chart, if that makes sense. That's what your zodiac is here for. People, the scorpion, yes, the scorpion is a land walker, but it also looks like a lobster. I'm just saying, lobsters have long tails, they flip up. So you guys need to be looking more into what you can see from these symbols. What are these constellations telling you? What are these stars trying to move in and tell you? I actually watch a girl named Gina. She talks about, are the stars really real? Are they really stars, or are they lying to us? I didn't actually go in and watch the video, but I kind of get the concept of what she's saying, because she does take a camera and she goes up into. I'll actually share her on my page. You guys can go look. I can't share it here yet because I don't have enough followers, but I will share it for you guys. But she has pictures like where she is taking pictures and it looks like triangles in the star. If you watch Initiation on Gaia, he talks about, I don't remember his name, but he talks about how in one past life the Akashic records is kind of like a Walmart supercenter, and it's full tall towers of towers. What's her name? Sylvia Brown talks about the Akashic records being pillars of light, pillars of light. But he talks about how you go through and you get the triangles, the squares, and the circles, and you put it on your basket, and that's what you're meant to do with your life. That is the programming. The stars, if you look, the summer's triangles. Most of these stars make squares or triangles. I'm just saying, you haven't seen a star that will make a circle. So you're needing to understand that as well. I don't know what that means. I don't know, because this is the first time me channeling in this in, so I will be looking more into that. I just know that we are evolving spiritually. We are growing, we are learning, and we are changing who we are. We're finding the missing link, you guys. You know how I've been talking about, where the fuck is that missing link? That missing link is here. That missing link is within inside of yourself. You have to find yourself and understand yourself to be able to move. I hear systematic. Take that word as you will. We're just going to clear that. Systematic energies. Just let me look that up. Systematic energies. Hold on, you guys. Just let me look that up. You guys can hear me okay, right? Let me just tell this dude. Systematic energies. Systematic energies. Energy meaning. There's actually a systematic energy meaning. Energy system. An energy system is a same. Okay, so it's in the energy system of the universe. Hold on. I'm actually looking up on Wikipedia. I know everybody goes in there and changes it, but this actually, I'm drawn to look at it right here. It says an energy system is a system primarily designed to supply energy service to end users. Taking a structural viewpoint, all components related to production, conversion, delivery, and use of energy. The field of energy economic. Okay, so what they're trying to tell me is that we need to learn how to control our use of energy. How is your use of energy moving? How are you connecting to your use of energy? How are you connecting to these surges of energies that are coming in? How are you powering your programs, so to speak, is what I hear. Some of you guys just need to breathe. Some of you guys need to let go. Some of you guys need to release. Some of you guys need to take up a new topic as well. With the Princess of Swords, it just flew out. The Princess of Swords is here. And if you look, she's actually listening to her higher self. She's getting some truth and clarity right now because she has been through so much healing. You see all them snakes. Snakes usually represent healing. If you look at ambulances, they got snakes on ambulances. If you look at the old healing wands, they got snakes wrapped around them. If you look at Jesus' wand, it actually had a snake wrapped around it. So she is gaining strength from her higher self. She is learning herself. And as she's learning herself, she's seeing some truth and some clarities around some things. She's understanding why she had to go through certain things so that way she could bear herself. She needed to bear herself. She needed to shed. She needed to shave. She needed to let go of all that hurt. She needed to let go of all that pain. Anything that has ever happened to her in this life, she had to let go of because it was opening past lives for her and she was seeing things that she didn't need to see, or she not really that she didn't need to see, but that she didn't want to heal. She wasn't ready to heal yet. So God, creator, source, whomever it is that you believe in, they are stepping in and showing you. They're like, look, the truth and clarity is here. What else do you need? What else do you need? What else needs to be said? You actually got the Eight of Pentacles. It's upside down. So like I said, that's my missing link card. That is something that you guys are needing to let go of. Just shed yourselves. Shed yourselves. It's not meant to be, is what I'm hearing. There is something better coming your way. Allow yourself to walk through that new door. If it hurts, it hurts. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. Fuck it. Move forward. Look, cut a bitch off card. You see that she is like off with her head. So she is proud of it. She knows she cut this shit off, and she's letting the whole world see. She's not laying in a state of depression. She's not laying in a state of denial anymore. She knows her truth. She's gained her wings, and God is here to help her. You see God protecting her. It's like God coming down. He's like, no, ain't nobody fixing to fuck up her balance. Ain't nothing fixing to fuck up her justice. Ain't nothing fixing to fuck up her truth because she is cutting that off. And with their help, she is moving forward. You guys just need to release and open up. Release and open up. Change the way you were thinking about things and bring more honest opinions within your life, if that makes sense. You got the King of Cups. The King of Cups is here. So, an emotional change, something that is going to bring you more happiness, something that is going to bring you more development, something that is going to bring you more truth, something that is going to bring you more healing. I hear more healing is needed, but not within thyself. You need to start healing and reaching out to others. Quit worrying about what everybody else is saying. You know who you are. You know who you've adjusted to. You know your truth. Now it's time for you to start sharing your experience and helping them understand that there are certain cycles and certain phases that we have to go through as humans to help the cycle raise, to help the earth raise, if that makes sense. It's like the earth is waking up. It's like we all been asleep, so the earth's been asleep. And now that more powers are coming through and people are using more of their powers, waking everything up. And as we, as human batteries, wake everything up, then the earth has to shake. The sun is going to evolve. Everything, every planet, every star is going to change. You guys remember, earth has a big effect. We actually have living life here. So the earth has a big effect on how Saturn moves the vibrations in. So these vibrations and these changes are coming in fast, and these frequencies are raising up higher, and you're moving more into that God code, more into that oneness of the creation, if that makes sense. I'm hearing creation. So creation, maybe you may be looking in how creation was done or how creation was made. You may be tied to that. Just know that that is going to be shown to you. You are going to be opening up and being shown to a higher peace and a higher guidance of who you are. More blended pleasure, more of the things that you want in life. It's like the hurt is no longer there. 1818. I'm mirroring somebody right now. The hurt is no longer there. You have let yourself go, is what I'm hearing. You have to let yourself go to receive. By letting yourself go, you allow freedom. By letting yourself forgive and let go of the past, you are gaining freedom. You are gaining release. You are gaining acceptance. You are gaining truth. You are gaining knowledge. You are gaining hope. So allow yourself to open up. Allow yourself to communicate. Allow yourself to change. Because these changes, they're meant for the good. And God, creator, source, universe, he knows that. She knows that. He, she, whatever you want to call them. They know that. They know that they see you trying to work for good. They see you not trying to retaliate. They see you fighting the dark. They see you walking through that storm. And the change is here. And I feel like they're very happy. I'm hearing them happy. She learned everything that she needed to do to be able to walk forward. She's learned, she's grown. I'm hearing celebrations as well. I'm actually seeing a party. So some of you guys may be going to a party. But there is change coming in, but you guys just need to be patient. Allow yourself to change with the cycle. I know me as a human, being a human, and knowing who I am, but yet having to help people understand why I'm having stones thrown at me, if that makes sense, because I've had a lot of stones thrown at me. Um, and so me growing and learning and how to protect myself and how to put boundaries up and how I hear Rubbermaid copies. So some of you guys, I don't know how that resonates. I'm just going to clear that. Just know that this change is healing change. This is like healing waters coming into you. And it's going to bring you so much strength and it's going to bring you so much power, if that makes sense. Just make sure that you're emotionally blending in with your energy the way that you need to, if that makes sense. Please let me know if that makes sense because sometimes they be not making sense to me, but making sense to other people. So, any more messages, you guys? Any more messages? I will be doing. Is it 7 o'clock yet? No. What time is it? At 7 o'clock, I'm doing paid readings on Facebook. If anybody would like to come over to Facebook, I am doing paid readings there. Your truth is to take those stones, Brandy, and build your. I know, little girls on the rise and shine. You ready to do this? Yeah. You ready to do this? Cut off old ties, let go of it, release and move forward. Be friends, dude. Be friends. All right, let's see. We got the 9 of Wands. We got the 8 of Wands and the Devil completing a fuck love cycle. Okay, so there's new communication coming in. You guys are letting go of a terrible cycle. You guys may even be walking away from love right now because I did lay that on top of the King of Cups. So some of you guys may be walking away from love, but some of you guys may be fulfilling a karmic contract as well, and there's communication coming in to help you move forward, to help you cycle the truth. Yeah, the Queen of Cups is here as well with the Death cards, with the Blasted Tower, with the Four of Swords. So there is some healing that has taken place. Either you've been going through this healing or you're about to go in this healing. Take the energy as you will because I am reading for multiple people. Hey, Rob, what's up? So there is change right now. Something is ending and you're walking away from something. You are walking away from something that was burdening you. And you are walking away because you allowed yourself to cut a bitch off. You allowed yourself to see clearly. You allowed yourself to move past the depression. You allowed yourself to grow. You allowed yourself to honestly accept who you are and walk in God's light, walk in God's codes, if that makes sense. So yes, a lot of you, some of you, if somebody is going through a cycle of change, somebody is ending something. It could be resonate with more people, but I feel like I'm honing in on just one person right now. Somebody is walking away from something, and I feel like that is the best thing for you to do to bring peace and joy back into your life. See, the Temperance is on the bottom of the deck with the 8 of Cups. And this change brings balance for you. This change brings you into your calling nature. This change, if you accept what is here at your door, if you accept what is being put right in front of you, God is going to balance you. Guys, like your yin and your yang. You see the peace sign is here. Your yin and your yang is balancing out, and karmic love justice is what I'm hearing. The blocks are gone, but this change is needed. You're needing to walk forward. You're needing to listen to the Son, the Father, the Holy Ghost. I hear that. Yeah, this change is happening fast, you guys. Y'all are letting go because you have gained strength. You have been on the healing path. You have taken the time and to really work on who you are, to really work on your change, to really work on accepting the change within inside of you and moving forward with it and being able to adjust. I'm actually seeing computers. I'm seeing like podcasts. So some of you guys may be doing podcasts. I do feel like there's informational learning there, and you do need to step forward more into that coding of that vibrational activation, if that makes sense. As we speak and as we talk, we are sending out energy and frequency. So that is an activation. If you're an activator, you don't like to go live on things and you just like to do podcasts, make sure that you're moving forward for that because that energy, vibration of sound is needed to help awaken others. And you guys need to start honing in more on this new path that is being presented to you. I feel like some of you guys are kind of scared. I hear I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. I know that feeling because I'm scared of something too. But it's here now. Are you going to accept it, and are you going to adjust to it, or are you going to run like you always do? That's where the runner and the chaser phase come in on twin flames, you guys. A lot of you guys are adjusting on twin flames. Runner, you could be a runner inside yourself, and you can be a chaser inside of yourself. That's why I tell you, you are your own twin flame, and you wait as soon as you learn yourself, you move into your divine counterpart. That's whenever your divine counterpart appears. The one who has as much love within inside of them that you have for yours, that you have for others. That person that's going to love the world like you love the world. That person that's going to help somebody just as much as you would help somebody. That person is coming in, yes. But you have to balance out your twin flame within inside of you. No matter if what do you have most? Are you more feminine or are you more masculine? You need to learn how to balance that out. Me, I have a lot of masculine, so I'm very tomboyish. I'm just saying. Some people have a lot of feminine. I'm just saying, no matter you've been male or female, you have the both of those qualities within inside of you. God above has both those qualities within inside of him. That is dark energy and light energy. I'm just saying. It's now time for you to accept that you are one within yourself. You can walk your spiritual path without anybody. You don't need anybody by your side to walk your spiritual path because you have everything that you need inside of yourself. If you are waiting for a divine counterpart, if you know somebody is meant to walk you on your spiritual path, they will appear. But you have to wait for them to move forward, if that makes sense. Or they have to wait for you to move forward, if that makes sense. So yes, change is coming in fast. There's healing that has been done. There is change that has been done. Just let me breathe for a minute. No, you're good. There's a new path opening, you guys. Something you've been waiting for. Something that you're accepting. Something that you was hoping for is here. But you have to be able to see it. You have to, yeah, I see you got the Empress and the Lover's card, and I was just talking about fucking twin flames and shit. That's why I don't be talking about twin flames and shit. Twin flames gets on my nerves. The Ten of Swords is wanting to stay out. So yes, endings. You guys have been through there's either this is a new love coming into your life, or this is breaking chains for yourself within inside of yourself. The divine masculine and the feminine being healed within inside of yourself. You're breaking chains to the devil. You're breaking free from the devil is what I hear, and you're rebirthing yourself. That's what's causing you to be abundant. So you guys just chill out for now. I'm rebirth, dudes. Rebirth. Look, we got the emperor and we got the empress in here somewhere. Didn't I say the empress somewhere? Look at this shit. Just saying. With the Nine of Pentacles, abundance. With the Six of Wands, victory, success. With the Fool, a new start. Are you guys going to allow yourself to walk into this new start, or are you going to be scared? Are you going to walk away from it? Are you going to run? Which one are you going to do? Chase or run this time? That's what you got to figure out. This is decision making time. Which one are you going to do? All right, you guys. With that being said, see you guys later.